Hi there, and welcome to Ivan's Daily Photo. Today we're on day 34th, and I want to dedicate today to the concept of quality of light. We discussed this early on, but I want to bring it back because it's something very, very important, and light will make or break your photograph. If you have a wonderful subject but you have the wrong light, it will not work. It just simply doesn't. And if you have a subject that it might not be that appealing or that interesting, if you have the right light, you can make an amazingly looking photograph. So keep that in mind. Quality of light is basically looking at light that is soft versus light that is hard. And hard light will give you very hard and clearly defined shadows. Soft light will be the opposite, very soft shadows. One does different things to the subject than the other, and it's not necessarily that one is better than the other. It just depends on what is it that you're wanting to create, what kind of photograph you're wanting to create. So today I want to share with you some tips and things to keep in mind as to what kind of light do you want to have when you're photographing something. And this doesn't just apply to products, or in the case of today we're photographing some oranges and lemons, but this understanding of light will help you out if you're doing portraits. And so knowing what light to use and how to find it and how to mold it and make sure that you know where we can find it will significantly improve your photography. So let's go take a look, and I'll walk you through the process of how I got to today's photograph. So I started with hard light, and as you can see, it really brings the colors to life. But you have the challenge in this particular case. If you're paying attention, the background is a little dark. Part of it is because your aperture has to compensate for the very bright light that you have in the foreground, and then the background gets a little dark. So you're challenged, and you have areas of your items that are very, very, very bright, and some areas that are very, very dark. See the shadows here? The light is creating these very hard shadows and very contrasting areas. Now, if you're able to manage that, then you can be fine. You'll be able to work it out. People will say, well, let's go inside and do just soft light. So I brought in a curtain window and just let the light through it. It's kind of working out, but it's a little, the light is not as live as I would like it to be. So I just wanted to show you, this is a soft light approach, but it's one that is probably not gonna work for what you want. So I go back and I find an area where I have a shadow. So I have my background, as you can see now, it's as bright as the foreground. So I have a bit more of a balance to work with. So my photograph is looking a little more lively, and I still have dark areas and light areas. The shadows are a little soft, but I'm able to get a little bit of a three-dimensional approach. Not as ideal, but it's a light that is more manageable to work with. So now I'm working on my composition and trying to figure out, how can I put my arrangement in a way that it will connect with the viewer. And I moved around, found this door that was up there to fill in the frame on the left, put my foreground on the rule of thirds to create a more unbalanced, dynamic composition. And now that I have soft light, a background that is a little more lively, I'm happy with the way how it looks, and that is my photo for today. I hope you like it.